Hello and welcome to another question answered in the Ask the Artist series. And today's question is from a lady called Sam. And she asks, how do you get over your fear? So if you're putting work out there and you're scared or you're worried about what's going to happen, I think this question is essentially based around, look, I've got something, I want to stick it out in the world, but I kind of am a little bit worried or concerned about it. Well, let me try and answer that in kind of two ways. Firstly, what's the worst that's going to happen? So you put something out there and it's out in the public domain. What on earth are you worried about? I mean, genuinely, what are you worried about? Someone calling it rubbish? Someone calling it crap? Getting hate mail? You're not going to get death threats, are you? Well, what does it matter? You're not curing cancer. You're not running for political office. Are you really upsetting and offending anybody? Probably not. Fear is an odd thing to get used to because actually it's just us in our heads that generate fear. It doesn't exist when other people are looking at us. It only exists because of what we put out. So, scared or apprehensive about putting your work out there, what's the bloody point? So someone doesn't like it, so what? So they go somewhere else? You might get a crappy email. I get them. Even after all these years, I get them from people just telling me that I shouldn't be an artist or what I do is a complete load of crap. I don't really care. Doesn't bother me. Look, at the end of the day, we are dead an awful long time, aren't we? I mean, that's the bottom line of all this. We are going to die. And we're already dying. We're just trying to do it as slowly as we possibly can. It's not morbid. It's just a statement of fact, really. That's it. So we might as well enjoy the bit that we've got between now and when we're shoved in a box and try and do the best we can with it. So spending your time worrying about your creative output and how others receive it really is an utter waste of time. Here's a good little caveat. If you have doubts in your mind, then don't put it out there. But those doubts should be based around, is it good enough? Is it the best of what I can do? For where I'm at, is this something I'm happy to put my name to? And if you can answer yes to those questions, put it out there. Stick it on social media, on the internet, website, in a gallery window, whatever it is, do it. Because ultimately, if the people that you engage with don't want to buy it, that's their decision and there's nothing you can do to change that. But if you're confident that you've put out the best you can do, put it out there. Just do it. But where the doubt comes in is if you think that something isn't very good and you're the best judge of that and what you do. Nobody else. Don't listen to anybody else. You don't need to do that. Just listen to you. If you've done something and you think, holy crap, that's awesome. Great, stick it out there. Most people will give feedback by not liking something or not leaving a comment or not sending you an email or the fact that you don't sell anything. There's your feedback. But that doesn't mean to say that the work isn't good enough. It just means you haven't found your market. So ultimately, don't be worried. What is there to fear? What's the worst that's going to happen? Are you going to die because of it? No. Is your family going to stop loving you because of it? No. Are you going to lose your house over it? Well, if you've remortgaged and you're not selling anything, I suppose, technically. But ultimately, what's the worst that's going to happen? If you put your work out and you've never done it before, what's the worst that's going to happen? I'll tell you what the worst that's going to happen. Nothing. Nothing will happen. That's it. Who cares? So, fear is a difficult thing. Fear affects us in all kinds of different ways and at all parts of our lives. And we change just as the people that are around us change. And so will the people that look at your artwork. They will change too. But there's nothing we can do about that. All we can do is do the best that we possibly can, put your name to it, and stand by it. And if somebody doesn't like it, that's their problem. Nobody else's. What's the worst that's going to happen? Nothing. So get over it, have a coffee, sit down, get everything out online, and just see what happens. And you might just be pleasantly surprised. Okay, I hope that answers your question, Sam. If you've got any further questions, anyone, send them to info@swarez.co.uk. Leave me a message in the comments section. Do whatever you want. A million ways to get in touch. See you soon. Bye.